Hey guys, Codex here. Welcome back to the stream. Today we're going to be playing some Ocarina of Time. I'm super pumped to get into this. It's my first playthrough, completely blind, so I'm really excited. We also have InvertedAce here who's going to be helping us with the stream today, and just working our way through the
Yeah, if
game.
anyone tries to spoil you in chat, I'll try and get on that.
Banned!
I know, I've never really modded before.
Yeah.
It may take me a moment to figure it out. Do you need to be in like the mod view to like delete someone's message?
No, if you're in the chat, you just click on their name and then you can... There's like the ban button in the bottom left. Like, if I type that, you should be able to click on me and then... Actually, it probably won't let you ban me from my own chat, but anyways. It's in the bottom left if you click on their name.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Let's get this party started.
I mean, I guess it will look, I guess, a little pixely because it's stretched out so big.
Yeah.
I don't know, I felt like mine was never this bad, but I mean, it looks fine.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not gonna voice act?
No, well, I was distracted. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. I wonder who that boy could be.
I would try and voice act, but you're like, I don't know, like 2 seconds ahead of me.
Yeah. Oh no! What's happening?
Who's that?
Who was that?
Oh,
Oh my gosh, who is that?
who's that?
Oh my gosh. Navi! Navi, where art thou? Come hither! Navi! Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words. The words of the Deku tree. Oh, I definitely thought this was Link talking.
Link doesn't talk at all, dude.
Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. Actually, I might bump up the resolution just a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's gonna restart your game.
It shouldn't.
If not, I mean, you're only like 10 seconds in.
Oh, yeah, it actually,
They're not safe, like...
Hold on. I do just need to reboot the thing.
Yeah, I think that's gonna restart your game then.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties, we'll be right back.
Right. Do you like my Christmas themed stuff?
I do, I love it.
I spent a lot of time on that. I looked all through the store to find one that was free. Okay, I think that... Oh. There you go. I think that looks a lot better. We'll see if it lags. I like bumped it up to the 800 and it recommends 640.
Oh, that is way better.
Yeah, I thought it said like rebooted, but it said a core reboot is needed. So, the youth whose destiny is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nigh the world, depends upon thee. So much drama.
I know, it's like a fate of the world kind of deal, though.
Is it supposed to be like square right now? Or does it do that later on?
Yeah, like a lot of the times in the game, it'll put black bars on the top and bottom, like that.
Okay.
And I don't know if this was specific to me or not, but I noticed when I was capturing, when it was like the full screen, like there was like very tiny black bars at the top and bottom that I had to like cut out.
Yeah, on mine there is too. I could probably just scale it, but I don't think it's that big of a...
So yeah, this is your introduction to the video game's most annoying character ever.
Hello, Matt. Wake up. The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Matt, get up.
It's not Matt, it's Matt!
Ah! Oh yeah, I did it in all caps. Hey, come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? I mean, you chose him.
He does not have a fairy. He's in need of a fairy.
You finally woke up! Exclamation point. I'm Navi the fairy! Exclamation point. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you! Exclamation point.
That's totally how people talk, right?
Yeah, the Great Deku Tree has summoned you! Exclamation point. So let's get going. Right now! Exclamation point.
It's like when there's like red text, you should be like, you should put like emphasis on those words. Like, the Great Deku Tree has summoned you.
Oh my gosh. Yahoo! Hi, Matt.
Mario?
Mario, is that you? Wow, a fairy! Exclamation point, exclamation point. Finally, a fairy came to you, Matt! Exclamation point. Now you're true Kokiri, Matt. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree! Exclamation point. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree! Exclamation point.
So yeah, the first area game, Kokiri Forest.
Nice.
Like, there's like a ton of signs in this area, and like people who basically just give you tutorials on how to game.
Oh, I see.
So a little like tutorial on the map. So you are the yellow arrow on your map, and the red arrow is the last place. That's like that's where you entered the area from.
Okay.
So in dungeons, that's really helpful because you know you might question, oh, which way is forward, you know, and you can just look in your map and say, oh, the red arrow's there, so that's where I came in.
Yeah. My sister took some rupees and went shopping at the store. That has a red roof. Teehee. Speaking of rupees, a green one is worth one, a blue one is worth 5, and a red one is worth 20. Hee hee! Exclamation point.
There are more rupees than that, but those are the lowest denominations.
Yeah.
I know, and like a lot of the games, like the values are different too. I mean, I would say like green being 1, blue being 5, and red being 20 is like a standard though.
Yeah. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy! What's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man! What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? Question mark? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Midu? Midu? This isn't funny. Mido! I don't believe it. You're even fully equipped. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and shield? But you're right. I don't have my equipment ready. But if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh. I assume we're going to look for something new.
Yeah, new objective. Acquire sword and shield.
Hey, Matt, look this way.
Mm.
Look over here with Z and talk to me with A.
Remember, Z should be your left trigger.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, when Navi like flies up to something, and you can press, L, or like, I'm just gonna call it Z from now on, but basically that's called Z targeting.
Yeah. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or thing, press Z to look into that direction. If you use Z targeting, you can talk to the people blah 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 from a distance. Blah blah blah.
I think all the 3D Zelda games have a mechanic like this, where basically it allows you, its main purpose is to like focus on an enemy when you're attacking them.
Mm-hmm.
So like Link always faces them. Yeah, there's a little special something in the shop if you can find it.
Oh.
It's not like an item you can buy. I mean, there's a shield, right? You can buy.
Yeah, do we want to buy the shield?
Yeah, you need it.
Okay. I wasn't sure because there wasn't a sword here. I don't have enough rupees for it though.
Yeah, there's a little like I would say treasure stash somewhere in this shop if you want to find it.
Okay.
It's not like in the counter, It's
There are.
She's like, let me tell you how to use something you don't even have.
Yeah. So helpful. These people are just so helpful. Oh, I didn't mean to leave. Awkward. Go back. I found 5 rupees.
Nice.
Is that
Only-
supposed to be it?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. Oh, we still need 40 rupees for the shield, though.
Yeah. And you don't know where the sword that you need is yet.
No.
If you do get the sword, it'll be a bit easier to get a shield, by the way. Because the sword lets you like cut grass, and sometimes there's money in the grass.
Like that dude wants me to cut the grass.
Can you walk across the precarious drawbridge?
Is there a way to move this camera around properly?
If you can't, you cannot, you don't have free control of your camera, but if you press Z, it centers it behind him.
Okay. This camera's driving me crazy.
I know, you have to get used to it, especially when you're walking across a very narrow bridge like this. It'll be tough for your first time. Like, just center it, I would just center it once, and then, like, walk straight across it. Because here's, as long as you're holding it, like, he can't turn at all. Like, his camera's, like, locked in that angle,
Oh.
So I would just, like, press it once, and then walk across.
Yeah.
You don't need to hold it. Oh yeah, you can do that too. If you press up, well, right now if you press up, you'll talk to Navi. But when Navi's like not trying to talk to you, you'll like go into first-person perspective.
Okay. Interesting.
So now that you talk to her, you can press up, and you can kind of align yourself that way too, because like Link will come out of that first-person perspective looking the way you were looking.
Doo-doo.
Look at that ground texture.
Right. Hello, person. I don't
Oh yeah,
wanna
and in
know
case
about the
it,
icons.
oh yeah, in case it isn't obvious, like all the people in this forest, they're like children. That's like That's what like Kokiri are. Is that they're just like perpetually look like children.
Oh, that makes sense.
They also all have fairies
Yeah.
of varying colors.
But Navi is the best, right?
Sure. Let's go with that.
Do I need to be talking to these people, or have you just told it
No,
to me already?
no, no, they're like tutorials.
Okay. So I'm just looking for a sword?
Yeah, you can also pick up the pots inside here if you press A.
Does that do anything?
Well, sometimes there's like stuff inside pots, like money or hearts or ammo.
Okay.
You can also pick up rocks too. Oh wait, I don't know if you can pick up these specific rocks. I think this is just to tell you like how to Z target. Like,
Oh.
like it's supposed to like pretend these rocks are enemies. Like,
Yeah. How do I turn off the Z targeting?
you just stop holding it, I think.
Not
Or-
holding it.
Or you might have it on toggle. Gee, I don't remember. I remember that being a setting somewhere, but I forget if that's in the emulator or if that's like part of the game.
Yeah. Hmm.
This game teaches you how to ransack people's houses.
Right.
It's the Link way. Alright, do you see that little like hole in the wall where you
Mhm.
read all those signs? Like you can enter that.
This one? Or the little one?
The one with like all the signs, like the one with the rocks you could target.
Okay. Oh, that one. Oh, I see, I see, I see.
Yeah, you need to hold forward.
I know. Figured it out.
I know on my screen you were just standing still for like 2 seconds. I'm like, okay, baby steps. It's a giant boulder.
I found a treasure chest.
What's it gonna be?
Is it the Master Sword? Did I get it? Oh.
Yeah, you did it. You beat the game.
Yeah! That was easy. I don't know why I haven't played this before.
Alright, so you gotta equip it like it just said before you can use it.
Yeah, in the sub-screen menu. Pressing start.
And yeah, I believe you can. So it says you can use Z and R to rotate, so that would be your left trigger and right bumper to rotate between these screens.
Okay. So it's equipped
yeah.
now.
Yeah, so this is basically your pause screen. You got 4 little mini screens to look at. Map is obviously your map, and then yeah, you can save whenever you want. It's like super quick as well. Yeah, now you have a sword. You can swing with B.
Nice. Nice.
And once you get out into like an open area, I can show you how to do all the moves. Actually, let's wait for you to get a shield, and then I'll tell you how to do the stuff.
I didn't mean to talk to him.
So now you gotta get some money. Oh yeah, so he's basically saying, if you're targeting something, you can basically do backflips, you know, by holding back and then pressing A, or you can like use side hops if you're Z targeting. You can just hold
Yeah.
left or right and press A. Look how much easier it is to get money now.
Right. I like destroying the signs.
I know, it's cool because you can like cut them up in several different ways. It's only the square signs you can cut. Those like arrow signs you can't break.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here's another thing. If you hop across those stones in the water, you get some money too.
Nice. I'm almost there. I need 2 more. Oh, this is where we started.
Yeah, that's your house. I wonder what it's like living in a treehouse all the time. Would that be fun, or would that just be like super tedious, going up and down the ladder?
I
all
mean,
the
I feel
time?
like it would be really cozy, at least.
Alright, so there is one house I know you haven't been in yet, and it's I would say it's pretty lucrative to go in there. It's Mido's house.
Okay.
It's like the house that's like closest to like the exit, like not towards the Deku tree, like on the opposite side.
Okay. Well, I have enough rupees now, so I'll buy the
Yeah,
shield.
you can buy the shield. Yeah.
Do 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 do.
Da 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 da.
What the heck is red? Oh,
Red would be your B button.
okay.
All right. So to give you a basic rundown, of all the moves, right? So obviously, like just pressing B, just use like a basic slash, you know, and you can do that like several times in a row. If you're holding your shield out, you know, by using the shield button, I forget what it is.
R.
You basically you can do a bunch of like rapid slashes. Nice. So this is Midas' house. He has a lot of treasure chests.
He does.
And as you can imagine, during a randomizer, this is like the best place to go.
Yeah.
Because there's literally 4 item spots in this one place.
Does it just do random items too, or?
Well, no, I mean in the base game, these items are set. You know, in the randomizer, like there's like 4 item spots here, so there's a pretty good odds that you're gonna find some useful stuff here.
Okay. So, but like, yeah, in the randomizer, it will randomize these items.
Yeah,
That's what you're saying.
like you could find like a late game item in any one of these 4 chests.
Wow.
And here's the thing, like there was no requirements to get in there. That's usually like the first place people go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, another thing you can do with your sword. So if you're Z targeting, you can do a jump slash by hitting A during it. Like you have to be holding it and then press A. And another thing you can do, you don't need to be Z targeting for this, but if you like hold B, he'll like charge up like a spin attack, and you can like release it and he'll like just swing all around him.
Okay.
You can also do a spin attack a bit faster if you're circling your control stick in the middle and you just press B once.
I got it once there. There we go.
Oh, look at Mino. He's just a magic barrier.
Right.
He's just like sliding across the ground.
I already
probably
have
like-
a shielding sword.
He's like one of the most unlikable characters in this game.
Well, it looks like we're gonna get to leave him behind, right?
Yeah.
Grumble, grumble. Yeah, out of my way.
I feel like this is gonna be your first enemy. I believe they're called. Oh, here's the thing you can do if you're currently Z targeting an enemy. Oh yeah, it's gonna tell you how to do sticks. This is your first item that you can equip.
Is it like a different item from the sword, or?
Yeah, like you. Here, so once you're done picking it up, like pause. Yeah, you see now it's on your item screen, so you can bind it to your left, down, or right stick, you know. And now, yeah, and now when you press that thing again outside, you take it out and can use it. If you want to like swing the stick, you have to hit. So you equipped it to down, so you can swing the stick by hitting down again.
Okay.
By the way, sticks are breakable, so if you hit them against a wall or an enemy, it'll just break. I don't think they can cut things though. Like they're more like blunt objects.
Yeah.
You have to think of it like that.
Why do they keep respawning?
Oh yeah, so if you notice, Navi turns yellow when she's targeting an enemy. If you're Z targeting when she does that, and you press up on your right stick, she'll like give you info about that enemy.
Okay. We made it to the Great Deku Tree. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Matt! Welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Surely thou hast felt it. Matt, the time has come to test thy courage.
Man.
I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? No.
You're free to say no if you want. I think he just asked you the question again.
Oh.
Kind of dumb.
He wants me to go inside of him.
I know. So sexual.
That's what she said. In we go. Are we gonna have to do hardcore parkour?
Possibly. Oh, this is your
no.
first dungeon. Are you excited?
The Deku Tree is a dungeon?
Yeah.
Da da da
That is
da.
So these ones are like not withered. Oh, we got another item. Got nuts. So basically, these are Deku nuts in this game are basically flash grenades, essentially.
Oh.
Like you can try it. Like when the guy like pops out, throw it, and now he's like stunned. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Deku nuts cannot kill anything. They only stun stuff. But they don't do any damage.
Yeah.
And now you're not dying. I know I don't have I can't hear the game audio. Were you beeping before that?
Yeah.
You got the heart. Yeah, don't ever let it happen again.
Sorry. I can turn it. I guess you have me muted, right?
Well, yeah, I have to have the stream muted, otherwise I'll hear our conversation.
Hmm. I can see if I can manage to stream it to you if you want.
I mean, if that doesn't affect your stream, like your Twitch stream, that'd
Yeah.
be fine.
We'll see. Blue chambers are placed. You have already visited. Your current location is the flashing room.
Oh yeah, so you got your first map.
Listen.
So you need... So you can climb this wall, but obviously those things are gonna stop you from progressing.
Yeah.
But you do have another way to go. Yeah. This is really annoying when Navi does this. Look, this is a door!
Right. Listen. Should we go for that heart?
You can. Do you see where you have to jump off for it, though?
Yeah.
And did you see how that spiderweb reacted when you jumped on it?
Yeah.
Let me just... Let that give you ideas.
I assume we can bounce on it.
I'll let you figure that out. Oh gosh, that was close.
Right.
I know, you kind of just have to get used to the camera in this game.
Uh-oh, it's a boss fight.
Yeah, do you notice how the indicator for Navi went from yellow to green after you hit him?
Mm-hmm. What is that?
So green usually means you can talk to it.
What do you mean talk to it?
Like, you know how you talk to people?
Yeah.
You just do that.
Oh.
So basically, he just told you how to negate fall damage.
Yeah.
But like you said, if you jump off like an absurdly high cliff, it won't help you.
Yeah.
That's the way you came in.
Well, I thought there was supposed to be an arrow on my map.
In dungeons, the rules are a bit different.
Mm. Gosh, I just want to open it there.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
The master's. Oh no, never mind.
The slingshot. We're gonna do that for every chest. The master sword. So I would say this is your first like real item, because you know like the sticks and the nuts are like consumables that, I mean, that you hardly use that much compared to the slingshot.
Yeah.
Bonus chest.
It's a heart. Wow.
Wow.
I'm confused on what I'm supposed to do.
Well, you just got the slingshot. Let that sink
Oh.
in. Nice. You solved the first puzzle of the dungeon.
The Master Sword. Oh no.
You got seeds. It's basically your ammo for your
Yeah.
slingshot.
No.
So the reason you fell, sorry, the reason you fell off there is because you notice how like the vines stop there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just meant to go left.
yeah, yeah, yeah. As you just described, those like wall sculptures. You can just like walk past them if they're not facing towards you, or climb past them, I should say.
Can I not defeat him?
I think Navi gives you a pretty good hint when you do that.
Okay.
And this door just locked behind you.
Well.
Like I said, when Navi like is hovering over something like that, like the torch, and you press up, like she'll tell you something useful. Like, you have to like Z target.
Oh. No. There we go.
Yeah.
It looks like the torch was not burning not that long. Like that. I did it!
Yeah. Yeah, you unlocked the door.
Oh yeah.
By the way, your stick will burn, so I recommend just putting it away, which you do by oh yeah, it just burned.
Oh. Oh well.
You can put away your stick just by by standing still and pressing A, or you can just like whip out your sword and that instantly puts it away.
Oh.
You got more net.
The Master Sword!
Sword.
Da 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 da.
The compass. Okay, so every dungeon has a map and a compass in it. So the map actually lets you see all the rooms you haven't explored yet. The compass shows you the arrows on your map, as well as the locations of chests.
Okay.
You see how there's a chest on your map there?
Yeah. Oops.
Oh, nice. Alright, you see that little guy on the wall?
Mm-hmm.
You want to kill that thing. They don't do any attacks at all. You just gotta whack them.
I took a token proving that I destroyed it.
Yeah. This guy doesn't know what to do because you're like standing so close to him. But yeah, you notice how you were able to get that guy
Mm-hmm.
when before you weren't able to hit him? Yeah. Does that give you ideas?
Not really.
Oh.
Oh, hit him from behind?
Yeah. If you like just stand in front of him for like a moment to see what he does.
I see.
Man. Oh, by the way, here's another thing I should mention is that your sticks, if you swing it at an enemy, it does double damage to what your sword does right now. And whenever you do a jump slash, it does double damage to what your sword does. So if you jump slash with a stick, it'll deal 4 times the amount of damage just a regular slash with your sword does.
But how? Oh.
Yeah, so it's like the same when you're holding out a stick, you can Z target and just press A. Yeah, and you gotta space it out a bit better.
I see.
And your stick is also a lot longer than your sword, so like, you know, it has better range. You know, you don't have to get as close to an enemy. But remember, like the sticks will break when you hit something with it.
Not what I meant.
Aw.
Is there something we're supposed to be doing in this dungeon?
Yeah, there's something you can do in this room right now. It's like a little puzzle. I kind of hinted at it before. Like if you want, I can tell you, but I kind of want you to figure it out. Oh, okay. You need to do what you just did, but like land in the center.
Okay.
Basically, do it better.
I missed.
Yikes. By the way, with those wall sculptures, you could manually aim at them with your slingshot too, but yeah, when you see Navi fly up to them and you have that yellow indicator, you can just Z target and you'll just auto lock onto it.
Oh, interesting.
Well, the good news is that you're out of nuts, so you can't accidentally use them anymore.
Right? Why does he...
It's whenever like he's looking at you. He'll, like,
Yeah,
block
no,
you.
I know, but like he just won't stay looking the other way for some reason.
Could also shoot him too.
Can you hear the lovely beeping now?
I can. The randomizer has a setting to change that to something else, and there's a lot of funny sounds you can do. Can you get the heart in the middle?
Probably not. Oh my gosh. So I just need to punch a hole through it, basically?
Yeah. Like I said, you're jumping from the right place, but you're like overshooting it. You're holding
Yeah.
forward too much.
Do-do. Do-do. I'll go inside.
Yeah, maybe that way you'll get the heart. There you go.
Huzzah.
By the way, that sound you're hearing right now, that's the gold skull toy. I want, because you know they drop tokens when they die, and they're kind of collectible you want to get.
Okay.
So yeah, whenever you hear that sound, take a look-see around. Hey, that rhymed. I see what you're trying to do, and you can't do that.
That's whack. Can I shoot it to get it?
No. I mean, you could like jump towards it from up here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's the Master Sword! Oh wait.
The Master Sword.
I don't know. But should probably put it...
Yes, yeah, press A, or, and like a faster way of putting it away is just to swing your sword, you know, by pressing B. And like, that instantly puts your stick away.
Okay. Ta-da!
I believe there's 100 of these in the game.
Interesting.
Yeah, it won't be here for like a little while before you discover what you can do with them.
Teach me something cool.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 1.
23 is number 1. That's like something I still remember. After playing this game a lot, you know, I always remember the 23 is number 1 code.
Right?
I know it's like a really minor thing, but and yeah, usually when a bar has iron doors on it, it's usually because there's like an enemy you need to beat, or if there's like a puzzle you need to solve in this room.
I need to solve it in this room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
The Illuminati.
By the way, I hate diving in this game. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Oh, and that sound you're hearing now is a timer, by the way.
Yeah.
Aw. Luckily, the timer in this one is really generous.
Yeah. Ha!
Yeah, the randomizer, fortunately, it cuts out a lot of this forced dialogue that Navi gives you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like, I could have known that we needed to grab this and...
Okay, I will say it's a little frustrating when you can grab something and also climb onto it, because like sometimes they'll like, you know, you'll like go up next to it and you want to grab it, but he ends up climbing on top of it.
Yeah.
Because you see how like the action icon changes to like grab to climb when
Mm-hmm.
like walking into it. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. You have to do like subtle movements. You have to learn. Yeah. Oh, here's another thing. I didn't learn this until recently, but when you have a lit stick like that, every time you light like another torch on fire like you just did, it actually like resets its burn timer.
What do you mean?
Like, you know how it burns away after a few moments?
Yeah.
Well, every time you light a torch like that, it like resets it, you know? So you don't have to like put it away every time to prevent it from burning. You know? Like, I don't know the exact value, but let's say like it lasts 10 seconds while burning, right? Like, so it's counting down like 10, 9, 8, and then you light a torch, it goes back to 10, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You can kill these guys with a slingshot too.
Yeah. How the heck do I attack with the stick again?
Yeah, if you want to swing your stick, you have to press the button that you assign your stick to.
Oh, okay. I did that.
And these guys can't be killed with sticks, because they are sticks.
Ooh. What the heck was that?
I mean, Navi probably could have told you.
True.
I'm not gonna tell you to do that for every enemy, but it's just she might give you like a little hint on how to beat them or like what they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you lock onto an enemy like that, are you just pressing it or does it make you hold it?
I'm just pressing it.
Alright, now I will say there was another way you could have gone in that room, but you couldn't have done anything in it yet. It's one of those rooms you have to come back for later in the game. Get it?
Ugh.
No.
I
First
can't
game
believe
over.
I've done this.
Fortunately, it just puts you back at the start of the dungeon.
Would I have to go all the way back?
Yeah, unfortunately. I think the biggest problem is just the water room. Because a lot of those rooms you kind of just cleared out.
Yeah.
Plus, like, the web at the bottom here is gone, yeah.
Oh.
You can move a little bit while diving, too, by the way.
Yeah. Good, I need to not grab. Jump?
You just need to like hold forward into it for like long enough. Like, and stop grabbing it. Like you see the blue button at the top? It'll like change when.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, so like for climbing, you have to be like holding forward into it. And for grabbing, you have to be standing next to it, not trying to walk into it.
Makes sense.
So yeah, if you want, you can check out that other room I was talking about, but I don't think you can do a whole lot.
What room are you talking about?
It's the doorway on the top left of your map. Oh wait, yeah, I don't think you can get in there right now.
Yeah, it's not a...
There is a door there, but I just want to let you know.
Oh.
You just can't get in there yet. You need another thing.
I hate this game.
I mean, you get used to it.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. I just...
Yeah. Hey, now I have a shortcut.
Ah.
You're too short to reach those torches.
Oh, do I really have to...
Nice. You got some hearts under the water.
Oh, 2, 3, 1. I should not have used those hearts.
If you get close enough, it lets you like Z target on them, and that automatically makes it so you'll hit them. He's already like defeated, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like, are you holding the Z target button right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, she's stunned.
Oh, Queenie. Alright, well you did it. You made it through your first dungeon.
Yay!
Yeah, and that's your first boss.
That's it? The
Are you
dungeon's over?
Well, you had the boss now.
Oh.
That's all dark and spooky.
Oh my gosh, no.
The division symbol, the ultimate enemy.
No!
By there are little grass tufts on the outside edge of the arena, I think, that you can get hearts from. Or bullets, yeah.
Is she pooping? She is pooping. Knock it off.
Oh.
It would probably help if I actually hit the attack button.
It would. These things don't have a whole lot of health. Well, that one dropped a heart.
One?
Left of you. Yeah. Okay, so when you stun her with the Deku Nut, it is for only like minute amount of time. There's another way to stun her.
Which is what?
I will say, usually you have to use the item that you find in the dungeon to defeat the boss. I can tell you're not used to the camera or the controls being inverted because you keep slowing down straight away with the slingshot. Aww.
Yeah. Whoopsies.
Well, luckily you pushed the block down, so you don't have to go all the way around, you know?
Yeah. Do I have to defeat those three again?
Well, you don't really have to defeat them at all. If you beat her like fast enough before she does it, you know, she doesn't do that. Oh, you mean the Deku Scrubs?
Yeah.
No.
So I need to use the slingshot?
Yeah, whenever her eye turns red, that's when you can hit her with it.
Interesting.
Like I said, you can also stun her with the Deku Nut, but it's like, it only stuns her for like half a second, so you can rarely get a hit in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the way I've seen speedrunners do it, they use the Deku Nut to stun her, they get like one very quick attack in, and stun her again.
Yeah.
And repeat.
Alright, so when her red eye is like that.
Yeah.
But I need to use the slingshot for that?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I recommend just trying to Z target shoot it rather than what you're doing. Like Z target first and then pull out the slingshot. I think that's easier.
Oh.
Oh, you nearly got a hit in there.
Oh, why? Ugh.
Yeah, maybe you can find some hearts in the grass. I don't think it's always ammo. Or I could be wrong. Yeah, I mean, you definitely don't need that much ammo.
Yeah.
You might be able to use a slingshot on the egg guys too. Oh, there's a heart. For smaller enemies, usually the slingshot damages them. Yeah, that was definitely damages them.
What?
You need to wait for Navi to like fly up to it and be like yellow. Like you need to be a certain distance away.
Okay.
Or a certain distance close enough to it, I should say.
Well, go on, poop out your babies.
Oh, you can also hit these eggs too before they hatch. And at that point, they're only like one hit.
Oh.
Yeah. Aww. Like you just gotta get like used to the controls, I would say.
Yeah. For sure.
I know. I think when you get back into it, right? Because I'm still like confused how your Z targeting works. Because okay, so if you once you have regain control, if you just tap Z or whatever you use, what does that do? Does that lock you in, or does that just only do it for like a moment?
It only does it for a moment.
Okay, when you go up to an enemy, like one of these Deku Babas on the side, like real close. Does tapping it lock you in, or do you have to hold it to stay locked in?
I tap it.
Yeah. Let me see if there's a way to fix that.
The heck, Link.
Okay, so I would say after you beat this boss or die again, I recommend exiting back out to the main menu and then changing this.
Okay.
I definitely think having to hold it to lock onto enemies is better than just tapping it.
Okay.
Nice, you gotta hit in with your stick.
Yeah. I think, was that 1 or 2 hits?
That was one.
Oh.
Like the second hit you got was like right at the end when she got back her invincibility.
Hmm.
Also, I'm not sure if you're noticing this, but there's times when her eye goes red when she's on the ceiling too, but you can't Z target her at that time. So if you so there is like some moments where you can use your manual targeting to like hit her off the ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy dropped 3 hearts, dude.
Yeah, I saw
What a-
that.
what a-
I think
what
it
a
was 2
god.
of them,
Eh.
but...
Don't forget, he has to like cock his slingshot back, you know, before you actually fire.
Yeah.
So like when you're waiting to fire, you should be holding the button so he's like ready to fire again.
Okay.
Because like he fires on release, not when you like tap it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do see the downside of killing them when they're eggs. It doesn't seem like they drop stuff. That's what
Yeah.
I noticed.
Oh shoot. Target her, please. Or not. Navi, do something useful, please. Like anything useful.
I think you only got like 1 or 2 hits left.
Okay.
Okay. Nice, hit that guy in the backswing. Nice dodge.
I didn't really mean to do that, I just...
There are no accidents.
Come on.
I literally think you're like 1 sword hit away from killing her.
Okay. Does it use up the sticks when you get a hit?
Yeah, whenever
Oh.
you hit an enemy, it breaks your stick. Otherwise, why would we need swords when we have sticks?
True.
Yeah, just for jump attacks, you gotta learn the proper spacing.
Yeah.
You did it!
Ayo!
How does it feel?
Like I accomplished something.
I know, it's the first boss. And then every boss drops one of those.
And you get an extra heart. Yep.
A heart container.
I did that.
You did it. You did it.
Mama Zimos. Well done, Matt!
Still got a gaping hole in front of him.
That's what she said. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. Knew that wouldst be able to carry out my wishes, that thou wouldst be able to. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? No, last time you sent me into a dungeon. A wicked man of the desert casts his dreadful curse upon me. Let me guess. Ganondorf? Yep.
It's like your dream at the start of the game.
Is it a sign? The Triforce! Oh my goodness. Where time began before spirits and life existed. 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nairu, the goddess of wisdom. Raror, the goddess of courage.
Courage.
Courage. Courage. Din. With her strong, flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nairu poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Error, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. Courage. Three great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens. And golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses exited the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of a world presence. The resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm.
And that is the Triforce.
And only Zelda can wield it, right? Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his lands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast a death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Wow. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. Been able to tell us important matters. This is Hyrule's
Sent us on
final
a
soul.
wild. Sent us on a fool's errand.
Right. Matt! Now go to Hyrule Castle. There thou will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me. Oh, I just realized we don't have the Ocarina of Time yet either.
Yeah, you don't. Do you think that you'll get that soon or much later?
I mean, I feel like we have to get it, like, really soon or not. Like, I think we'll get it soon.
Huh?
Navi, help Matt. I entreat ye, Navi. Good boy. Oh, he's dead. Rip. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Matt. She seems very upbeat. For dying.
Well, how would you know that? She doesn't. There's no voice acting.
Yeah, I don't know. Get out of. Oh my gosh. He's still here? It's not all my fault.
Yeah, you would think he would like beat you down for that and not step out of your way.
Right? I was about to Z-target him and end him.
Okay, wait. So, hang on. I'm gonna try something real quick. So pause your game.
Like this?
Oh, I don't know why that went white on my. All right, and then save. So do whatever you did to save before. I think you just hit B. Yes, and then. That's weird. Usually it asks you to like if you want to stop playing. I forget the controls. I know, I can't remember all the controls exactly. I just go off of muscle memory.
Yeah.
Because usually when it asks you to save, it asks if you want to keep playing. Hang on, try it again. So save.
Yes.
Yes. Weird. I don't know why. Hang on. I'm just gonna Google it real quick.
Okay.
Ocarina of Time. How to turn to main menu. How do I quit after save?
Oh, you're leaving. I knew that you would leave Forest someday. Matt! Because you are different from me and my friends. I want you to have this. Oh, we got it! Da 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 da!
You received the fairy ocarina. It's not quite the Ocarina of Time. It's just a normal ocarina.
Yeah. Aww.
Okay, so welcome to Hyrule Field. So I heard when they were developing this game, they really wanted to make it like a lot bigger and like fill it with a lot of stuff like Breath of the Wild is. But I mean, it's mostly barren, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay, so as far as I'm aware, I think like the quitting the main menu thing isn't actually in this game yet. I think that's might be a Majora's Mask thing.
Oh. Feel discouraged. You'll meet a princess there. If you're lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. Areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Press start to enter the subscreens. Z or R to find the map. On the map subscreen, you will also see a flashing dot showing you which way you should go next. Did you get all that? Oh, I didn't mean to hit no. They switched
okay.
that.
See, I'm glad you did that because that's like a meme, right? Because you know the option defaults to no, you know.
Yeah. Well, it was defaulting to yes on the other screens, though.
I know that's why this is such a meme.
Ugh.
Everyone tries to like skip through his dialogue and they accidentally hit no and they just have it repeated over and over again.
Gosh.
All right, so I would recommend trying to quit out now and switch your Z targeting because I'm pretty sure there's an option on the main menu to change that. So I would save again.
Okay.
And then I'm pretty sure the emulator saves that. I'm pretty sure that's the way I've saved before. If not, you could make a save state too if you wanted.
Okay.
And then out, yeah, just restart your core or your emulator.
Like that?
Yeah. Alright, like I said, it's been a while since I played the base game, so I forget if there's an option. Yeah, go to options. Yeah, Z targeting. Change that to hold.
Okay.
Hold is like, I think is a lot better than switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that definitely saved your progress. I don't think the save state was necessary, but it put you back here for whatever reason. Oh yeah, it always does that. I remember now. So yeah, no matter where you are in the world, if you quit out of the game, it'll put you back in your house here.
Why?
I don't know. So like, go up to like the rock that you were training at before. I don't know, get a feel for that. I think it's that rock. It's like behind you. Like it was in that like whole fenced area on top of the hill.
Oh. Well, you just need to hold it, right? It's not that complicated.
Well, there's like two rocks next to each other. I think because I noticed you were having the most like problems when there was like more than one enemy. Like if you quickly like tap it and release, does it switch to the other rock, or are you stuck on the other one? Yeah. And then, does that feel better? I think. Like let's say you killed that enemy, and now you gotta switch to the other one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think hold's a lot better, and I hope you'll have an easier time.
Yeah. Cool. I figured I'll probably play for like another 30 minutes or so and then maybe call it.
Alright, you wanna go meet the Princess of Destiny?
Yeah.
Alright, so here's the way how time works in this game, is that time pretty much only passes in Hyrule Field and like a select few other areas. And like the day-night cycles in this game are extremely short. Like I don't think you would get to the castle by night, and the thing is they close their gates at night. Unless like you rush there. Yeah. Like you see how it's like already evening.
Yeah.
Shut up, Navi.
I'm literally going towards the castle. What more does she want? Uh-oh. This is like really barren.
I believe these are called Style Children, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, they come out and attack you at night if you're in Hyrule Field. But here's something I didn't know for like the longest time. If you stay on the paths, you know, like they don't actually come out and attack you.
Interesting.
Like, do you see like all these dirt paths? Yeah.
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
I would say after you do this part with meeting the Princess of Destiny, or Princess Zelda, as she's called, the world like pretty much opens up to you a lot more.
Hmm. Wow, those are fast day and night cycles.
Yeah. Oh, and here's a nice way to get a lot of money. So when the drawbridge lowers, you can climb up their chains. Like you just walk up them.
Mm-hmm.
And if you jump like towards the other chain that you're on, you'll get like 20 rupees. like at the very top. Here's an easy way to do it. Like face like the little wall there, like that's next to you, like Z target. Yeah, and now he's like perpendicular, so you can just like side walk up there.
Oh, I see.
And it's weird because like your camera gets locked in at like a certain angle when you do that, but Link can rotate his body like a little bit while he's doing that, and during that time you can like readjust yourself so now he'll be flush with the wall.
Hmm.
And it's kind of, I'm not explaining it the best, but
Well, I'll just go meet
I
the
mean
princess first, and
okay.
you can always do it later. I don't want
Yeah,
it to
let's
be nighttime again.
This is like one of my favorite areas in the game is Castletown. And there's a door up there to your top left. Uh, this is a really fun room to be in for a lot of people. Because look at this. Oh yeah, and with these okay, see you see how there's like crates, like those round boxes.
Yeah.
If you roll into them, like you'll break them open. Have you tried rolling yet?
No.
If you're just moving forward and you hit A, like he'll like roll.
Oh.
And here's the thing, that is like it's like marginally faster than just like walking. So if you wanted to get across Hyrule Field faster, you could have done that.
I'm not a speedrunner.
Yeah. Don't worry, most people don't roll in the speedrun community.
Ta-da. I have more nuts again.
No, they didn't drop anything.
That was a waste of time.
I'm not sure this is entirely correct. This is something my sister noticed when I was playing this once. Is that she thinks it's only the first 2/3 of the pots like drop rupees in that room. Like no matter which ones you break first.
Interesting.
I can't like verify that though.
Yeah.
So I don't think I've ever seen anyone else say that. Yeah, this is one of my favorite areas.
So they've tightened security.
Yeah. So you notice how that said it can stand up to flame attacks?
Yeah.
Well, your current one is made of wood. So there's a easier way of getting that shield. You don't have to pay 80 rupees just yet.
Hmm. There's also apparently a monster who eats them.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, it's so weird how 3D was in these older games.
Yeah. Like, okay, this is a really bizarre way of done this, but you're like walking like in a 3D environment, but the way they textured everything is like they used like a flat image, you know?
Yeah.
It's like super weird. Most of the things in this shop, they require you to have a bottle to hold it.
Hmm.
The nuts, you know, they don't.
Yeah.
Talk to that girl that's like right in front of you. The one with brown hair.
Her?
Yeah, she's an important character.
Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Malone.
Malin.
Alan. Is there like anything else that I really need to do here?
You see that like target thing? That's like a little mini game you can do if you want. It is really hard, by the way.
Yeah, I probably won't do it then.
It's like a shooting range with your slingshot.
Oh yeah, definitely not gonna do that then.
You want me to tell you what you get if you beat it?
Sure.
You get you get an upgrade to your slingshot pouch, so you can hold 10 more seeds.
Oh. Hey, Matt, this way! The princess is inside the castle just ahead. Be careful not to get caught. Oh, hoo, hoo, hoot.
Yeah, so he's telling you what I told you earlier.
Yeah.
So this is one of those select few spots where time will, like the day-night cycle is happening.
Yeah.
See, that's so dumb how they did that, because he phrased it last time as, "Did you get what I just said?" You know, and they put no
Yeah.
on top and yes on the bottom. But in this one, he says, "Do you want me to repeat what I just said?" So they switched yes and no this time.
Very Dead by Daylight.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
That's not how you enter the castle.
Should I talk to him?
Yeah, you can talk to him if you want.
Decided you had to. Well, go home. Get out of here. Hiya! Defeated.
How are you gonna sneak in now?
Do I need to use the ocarina?
No. No, I would just recommend looking around a bit more. Like I said, if you want, I can just tell you how to do everything, but I want you to try and figure some stuff out.
Yeah.
Okay, so this isn't related to going forward, but you can also roll into trees, and sometimes stuff pops out of them.
Hmm. I don't know. Is there something obvious I'm supposed to be seeing?
Go back closer to where you entered.
Oh, right
You see
here.
that? Yeah. By the way, the climbing on this vine is very specific. Like, you actually have to like be where a vine is textured.
Oh. The statue's one-eyed gaze pierces into your mind.
If you hit them, it tells you what time it is.
Interesting.
But there's something more you can do with these things later, by the way. They're like scattered all throughout the world. Good thing that guard is like deaf. Can't hear
Right.
you opening the door right behind him. It's a rock. Violet, in case it like wasn't obvious, you're like trying to stealth in, you know, so if you get close enough to them, they will be mad.
Yeah. That's such a weird texture.
Okay, Matt. So okay, here's the thing. You're doing really good, but here's the problem. You're like supposed to get caught once. It's like it's a stupid game design thing,
Oh.
and you'll see why once you get caught. Like you pretty much made it past most of this that you need to get through. So I would just let yourself get caught.
Okay.
And then go back towards the vine.
Oh. You look for him, I'll give you this too. Da-da-da-da. Is it worth doing that now?
You can if you want. It doesn't do anything useful for you right now. You will have to equip it later, so you may as well do it now. Like I said, it's kind of a weird thing they had to do, right? Like
Yeah.
you have to get caught once in order for it to show up.
The item doesn't work here.
But you did really good on that. Like most people don't get like almost all the way through that first part, like that first stealth part, and like not get caught.
I mean, it wasn't that hard.
Yeah. You don't need to keep doing that.
Okay.
You can just jump down. Yeah. Like you didn't even like need to like come inside here. You could have just jumped off the side. Been here. Like I think this is the hardest part for most people. Is like walking through these guards here. Like I think that's like the least obvious thing.
Oh. Yeah, it is kind of like a steep wall.
Yeah. Well, another thing that would have made it, I guess, a bit more clear what you're supposed to do. If there was like a guy okay, you actually like talked to this guy in town, but you remember those two guys you were talking to, and they were like, "Oh, he tightened up security because of this guy."
Yeah.
Well, he would have given you like a little hint as what you're supposed to do. He said, "I had to sneak past the guards, jump in the moat, and then crawl in through a little hole to see Zelda."
Hmm.
Actually, no, he said he was too big to fit in the hole. That's what he said.
Do I need to go back?
Just look behind you. There's a little like thing you can step on to get up.
It's the miracle of life. Wow.
Yeah, that door's fake. I don't know why they did that. Look, who's that?
Hello? Oh, it's his dad. Her dad. Oh, okay.
Look, it's Mario.
Is that actually who it's supposed to be?
Well, no, his name's Talon.
Yeah.
It just looks like Mario. We all, Bobby and I make that joke a lot.
Do.
Oh yeah, another thing the randomizer does for quality of life, it basically like speeds up the speed at which he pushes blocks like this.
Makes sense.
I know, it's kind of weird. Like, as long as you're standing in front of it and not holding forward, you can press A to grab it. But
Yeah.
if you're holding forward, he'll try and climb on top of it. I know.
Oh my
I-
gosh.
it's just a side effect of having like limited buttons. You know,
Yeah.
on the controller. I mean, it's weird because it's like the controller you have has the X and Y buttons, which is like they're like the two really convenient buttons to have, but they're not used at all. You know, for this.
Yeah.
Because I can't think of anything that would be useful for. Yeah, quickly get in there before it's night. Alright, welcome to Stealth Part 2. So if you get caught now, you don't get thrown out all the way back to the gate, but you will get thrown back out to the milk crate thing you were just at. Oh, I think it's nighttime. Shoot. Yeah, because at nighttime, these guards are just standing here. Yeah, I would just let yourself get caught. Because you have to wait for it to be day.
Hmm.
I don't know why they made it like that. So yeah, you're just gonna have to wait it out.
Okay.
So what kind of movies you like? Yeah, don't pause.
Okay.
Well, you can equip stuff if you want, but you know, for time to pass, you have to not be paused.
Yeah.
And time also doesn't pass when you're doing this as well. Yeah.
But it's not the Ocarina of Time.
I know. When are you gonna get that? You have the fairy ocarina. And yeah, this is what I was talking to you about earlier with the items. It's like when you start getting songs you can play with your ocarina, the ocarina becomes like one of your most used items.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: you only have 3 item slots. You know, you can equip stuff to. So like most of the time, you only have 2 you can really work with.
Yeah.
But on the randomizer, it actually like they actually like decided to like actually use the D-pad. So it maps your ocarina permanently to your D-pad once you get it.
Yeah.
Because the N64 controller actually has a D-pad on it, but it doesn't use it in this game. Because that's how it works. Like you saw like what it looked like, right?
Yeah.
Like the controller. Cause yeah, the controller's weird because it has 3 handles, right? And most of the time, you're only supposed to be grabbing 2 handles at the time. You know, you have 2 hands.
Mm-hmm.
For most games, you're supposed to be grabbing the middle. You can go in, by the way. Yeah, so for most games with the N64 controller, you're supposed to be grabbing the middle handle with your left hand and the right handle with your right hand. And you almost never use the D-pad.
Interesting. Look, it's the Triforce on that gate.
Alright, can you do stealth in one try? Alright, which path are you gonna take? Are you gonna go above? Or are you gonna be greedy and go for the rupees?
Just go above. Or fall off.
There's a blue one back there. Do you see that?
Yes, I do. Nope.
Oh.
Too close.
Oh, by the way, your current wallet for rupees, it only holds up to 99. After that, any rupees you collect are just, like, thrown away, basically.
Interesting. Oh, shoot.
Good thing they don't actually throw you out all the way.
Yeah, I think that would just... Ugh.
Aw. Yeah, I would say once you get through the stealth part, that would be a good place to stop it.
Okay. I don't remember what I did last time.
And he kind of starts in a spot that makes you kind of go slow.
Yeah.
In a randomizer, most people opt to actually like cut out this cutscene, or like not this cutscene, but like this part of the game, because
Oh, shoot.
there's no like better solution to this. You know, there's no item that makes you go through this any faster. You know, like everyone has to go through this in the game, so it's like, what's the point of having this? You know, it's just a waste of time.
So they literally cut it out?
Yeah, like as soon as you enter that hole, you just skip to the end.
Interesting.
But I think this part is really fun, you know?
Yeah.
But like, I would say not fun enough to like do it every single time I do a randomizer.
For sure.
I really like this music too.
Yeah. What, Navi?
Ooh, there's a red one now. Juicy. Yeah, this part is actually quite easy. You can just go like across the bottom there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like high risk going across the top and high risk going across like the middle where the rupees are.
Oh, no, I missed the
Aw.
red one. I didn't mean to do that. This is fun, but I also see why, like, I want to do it every single time.
Yeah. Alright, and this is the last part. Oh.
GG easy!
Alright, before you like go straight up to her, okay, take a close look in the windows there. Like to your left and right. There's one of these is like that's really cool. I don't think it's this one, maybe.
Just a plant.
Yeah, go to the right one.
Mario and Peach, right?
Yeah, but take out your slingshot and shoot it.
G? Oh.
Oh wait, shoot the other one. Cause something else. I remember something else happening. Like the other window, I mean. Yeah, and you're full on rupees now. When your number count is green like that, that means you're full.
Mm-hmm.
Just threw a bomb at you.
Rude. Excuse
Yeah,
me,
some
Princess
nice little Easter
Zelda.
eggs.
Your people are mean.
I don't know why he didn't throw you out there. He's
Right.
like, hey, you.
I walked past them. It wasn't that hard. I am from the forest. I do have it, actually. Hmm. It's a prophecy, wow, that someone would walk out of the forest
Yeah.
across the field into the castle.
Yeah.
Matt!
I was gonna do it too. Matt.
Matt! Okay, I'll go out and tell everyone. Once upon a time, the three goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told. So the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones. Cool story, bro. That's right, the Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. In order to open the Door of Time, it is said that you need an Ocarina of Time. Oh no, spiritual stones. Another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. Ocarina of Time.
Roll credits.
Right. Aren't there guards through this window? Oh.
Yeah, but apparently they don't notice you.
Yes, I do see them. Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to the Father, I'm sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. I mean, he looks pretty evil. I had dreams about him, too.
I know. I think we had the same dream, Zelda.
He doesn't have an idea what we're planning yet. Yes, I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. But I can sense that man's evil intentions. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it, and he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world. Matt! Now we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. I don't believe you. I'm gonna go home.
I'm pretty sure like all those like story parts where it asks you like, will you do this? If you just say no, they just repeat what they just said basically. They're like, oh, that's too bad. Will you do it though? No. Oh, that's too bad.
Right.
You need the other two spiritual stones.
Do-do-do-do. Wow.
It basically just replaced your chicken. You don't need that anymore.
Yeah.
All right, this is like the one last thing you have to do, or I would do before you wrap up. Just talk to that person.
Okay. An impa of the Shikas.
Shika.
Shikas. I'm responsible for protecting Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. You're a courageous boy. You are heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. Oh, we get an ocarina thing. There's mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. A, B, C, D. Left, up, right. Left, up, right. Up, right. Left, up, right.
And now you have to do it.
Left. What's C?
Oh, it's the one you use your items with, so your right stick.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, so there's like 5 notes, like the 4 directions, and then A as well.
Hmm.
So some songs will use A as a note too. That's why it said A and that.
Okay. I was accidentally using the left instead of the right stick.
Oh, yeah.
Learn Zelda's Lullaby. Wow. Thanks, person. I already forgot your name.
Impa.
Impa. You brave lad, we must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons.
Gorons, yeah.
They hold the spiritual stone of fire. Well, we have the one of the forest, so I assume we want the one of fire too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 3 of them. The other one is the water one.
Hmm. Rama.
And there you go. I think that's a nice
Stop.
place to leave it.
Yeah. Go ahead and save. And then I was gonna ask you, where does Breath of the Wild supposed to take place in the timeline compared to this?
Okay, so Breath of the Wild takes place like tens of thousands of years after like all the other games. Like it's really far in the future.
Okay.
Like Ocarina of Time is a really weird spot in the timeline because there's a few games before it, but Ocarina of Time is where the timeline like splits into 3 different ones depending on the events.
Yeah, like
happen.
if you live or die, right?
Yeah, like I can't really talk about that until you get too far in the game without spoiling anything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I know you can defeat Ganondorf, or you could not defeat him, and I forget what the 3rd one is.
Yeah, like I want to talk about that, but I don't want to spoil you.
Yeah. Cool. But Breath of the Wild is just like...
Yeah, it's like really far in the future. It's like it's weird because they said that it can happen on any of the 3 timelines. Like no matter what happen, like no matter which timeline the world follows, like the events of Breath of the Wild are like basically destined to happen anyway.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, thanks for playing with me.
Yeah, you're welcome. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. I know it's like a little jank figuring out the controls and getting used to it, but yeah, you'll get used to it.
Yeah.
I definitely think the Z targeting thing was like rough for you.
Yeah.
Like I think you would have had a lot. It would have been a lot easier for you with the Goma fight.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens, you know. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit that follow button. It helps out tremendously. And I will see you all for the next stream. I don't know if it's going to be Zelda or if we'll hop back into Stardew Valley. But yeah, I'll see you guys all for the next one. So make sure to follow to get those notifications. Bye, guys.